This is meant to explain about what is stress and how the stress expression came. A detailed analysis and conceptual approach on how the load divided by area is coming. Normally, stress is mathematically represented by P divided by A, where P is nothing but load and A is nothing but the area of the cross section of the member which stress is being applied. So let us now see how this load divided by area is being applied or derived. Now let us consider a block A and B, and let us assume that this is being compressed by a load of P. Okay. The first important thing what you have to remember is this section or this member is elastic in nature or behavior. Okay. So let us now just explain with a practical example. I am just keeping this here. This have an action of spring, right? So I just assume that this spring is going to be elastic in nature. So now for your consideration, I am just drawing a box here. Okay. Now what I am going to do is I am just trying to press this here, which means that I am going to apply a load P in this direction. That is compression, under compression. Okay. So now what happened is, let me call this position as A and this position as B. Okay. Now I am just trying to compress it heavily. So now it has a new position A dash and new position B dash, which means that I am again telling you, now this has been compressed to this size. This compression has been occurring here. So what I am doing is, this is the original size, the green is the original size. You just see the green is the original size. Now I am pressing, I am using P. So due to this P, it comes to the new position A dash and B dash. Okay. So here you just see it again. I am pressing this, okay, which means that this is called as I am loading. The P has been loaded. Now when I release it, it comes back to its original position, which means that I am releasing the load. I am just nullifying this P and it again comes back to its original position without any external force. That is very important here. Without any external force, from A dash, it tries to go back to its original position without having any external load. Okay. Now imagine that there is a man here, and this is a distance A to B, or let us consider X to Y. This man is walking from this position to this position, which means that he had come a long way of L distance. Okay. So now when he comes to this position, after having 10 steps, after attaining 10 steps, he had reached the position B. Now if he want to goes back to its original position, he have to have an minus 10 step. Is that right? So he comes from here to here with plus 10 step. Then if he want to go back to its original position, he has to have minus 10 step. Now just apply the same principle here. Now I had applied a load P here and I had made it to come to the new position A dash B dash. Now I am releasing the load, but without any external application, it goes back to its original position. What is happening here? That is the beauty of the stress here. Now, when I just cut this member, okay, not exactly in the center, somewhere else, what happened is, now I am just drawing the cross section. Okay, so I am just drawing the cross section XX. Let me say this is a rectangular bar with D and B. What happened is, while I apply the load, due to the elastic behavior, I already told it is an elastic in nature or behavior. So due to the elastic behavior, what is happening here is some internal resistance is being created. Okay, so here the internal resistance is being created in opposite direction to the P. So only what happens is when I just put this and when I just press this, it is not easy to press. So it is trying to go back to its original position. See here, it is trying to come back to its original position. So which means that this is internally generating some force. Okay, this is in this P direction. So let me just cut this section and I am having here. So I am applying P, which means that there is some force which is acting against the P. This force is called as R. Okay, R the resistance. R is nothing but the resistance created. Okay, so now while I am taking for this total area, what I am doing is resistance created per unit area. Okay, so the stress, now coming on to the first part which I told you, stress. When somebody asks you to define stress, don't define it as load divided by area. Instead, define it as resistance created per unit area. This is the actual definition of resistance. Okay, resistance created per unit area. So now based on this definition, what is stress here? F, which is called as stress, is equal to resistance created divided by per unit area. So R divided by A. Super. So this is the exact definition or mathematical representation of a stress. Now what here happens is R is an imaginary force which is inside, which cannot be measured immediately. Okay, now as in this strength of material or in mechanics of materials, the basic assumption is the body is considered to be elastic in nature. Okay, this is a spring, but usually the body is considered to be elastic in nature. So what happens is when I just apply the load, it deforms, and when I release the load, it comes back to its original position. Okay, so if it is coming back to its original position, this is giving us the meaning of this principle. It had traveled 10 steps this side in positive side, so it has to have minus 10 steps to negative side. Similarly, if it is purely elastic, the R resistance created should be equal to the externally applied load, then only it can be elastic. Okay, so now suppose assume that I am just putting in a new way, if the resistance, okay, is less than the applied load, what will happen? So what happened here is I am applying the load. If the resistance is very less than the applied load, what will happen? It will not come back to its original position. It will somewhere stuck here or there. Okay, it will not come back to its original position. So what will happen is this will be considered as in a plastic state. Okay, so this will be considered as a plastic state. So this is actually not possible. And what will happen is if resistance created is greater than P, if the resistance created is greater than P, now if I am just pressing this, what will happen is when I release the load also, it won't come back to its original position. Instead, it will be here when it is equal to 0, or it will go on without any applying load to the extent. So that is also not applying here. So R is not less than P, or R is not greater than P. R is equal to P. Hence, okay, it is perfectly elastic in nature. Now again coming to this definition or derivation, F is equal to resistance created per unit area. Now to mathematically compile it, what I am going to do is I am going to replace this resistance with load divided by area. So to find stress, I can use the mathematical expression of load divided by area, and this is considered to be a mathematical formula, not a definition. By definition, stress is resistance created by unit area. We will see the next video about next concept of civil engineering. Thank you.